And welcome back to Music Free Gaming. I hope you're having a fabulous day. It is a beautiful and exciting Tuesday somewhere, and you are beautiful and exciting too. Hey, it's great to be back. We're going to be jumping into Minecraft. We got all the fun and excitement going on, or at least a very small segment of it. Okay, let's not go overboard here. We've got some fun and excitement, but maybe not all of it. But hey, we're gonna get into it. Hey, so I upgraded my armor. Yes, so I finally I went down over the weekend, managed to dig up enough ancient debris, and now I have new armor fully enchanted with all of the right stuff to it. You know, all the good stuff. And this set is green, which is great. I almost went copper. I have to admit, I almost went copper to match what's going on here in the desert. But, you know, green seemed like more fun. So, unfortunately, I did die while getting this armor, or getting the ancient debris, because I got jumped by a piglin who did not like the fact that I wasn't wearing gold. So I may have to enchant up a beefy gold helmet or something to take with me. But this is good, but for now, we're not going to need it. So let's put that away. Ta-da! All right. And now we're going to get into all of our creeper farming goodness, or at least some of it. And how much of it is going to depend on whether or not I have materials, which I don't. Tell you what, let's get the delivery system in place first, and then we'll worry about actually building up the rest of the farm. I am one of those weird people that does like to do the delivery system first when I can. So the plan is the items are going to come out from the farm over there, up this bubble vader, and into the redstone. Now, one of the things I need to do, oh look, I forgot. I added a thing so I can start adding stuff to my storage. It's fun. Yeah, so if I hop up here into the redstone-y bits, the way this is going, stuff will come over this way. Now, do I have a filter set here? I don't. This is more of a sample filter. But right now, the gunpowder and string actually will come up this way, whoosh around here, end up in this water stream eventually, and then over to those sorting sections. I was going to sort these with copper golems. I've changed my mind. So this segment is completely set up and is actually sorting just with a standard impulse SV filter on these guys. So yeah, this is good. I've got a couple of slices here for honeycomb, one for honey. We'll start adding them for gunpowder and string. And then we'll look at what else comes up. Maybe I'll give myself a couple of segments for gunpowder and one for string. I don't know. We'll see how effective the farm is once I light up the area underneath. But like so many things, that's a problem for future me. So let's head out to the farm and see if I can get things where I need them to be. So this is the farm. Yep, totally looks like a farm. Okie dokie. So I'm going to put the campfires here, okay? Creepers are going to come. They're going to fall down here. They're going to burn. It's going to be great. Okay, so the fun then is I need to put hoppers under all of this. Okay. And then I need to figure out where the heck everything is going to go and dump it into things. So I need to free camp for just a moment. Yeah, looks like I have a segment here down here somewhere. Did I go straight down? I don't know. I'm going to grab some of this gold, though. Gold is nice. Some people like gold. Yeah, okay. So right down in this area here, okay? Okay. Shiny. So that's going to be the idea. We're going to drop water down, or drop items down this way, and then we'll flood over. So let's go ahead and I'm going to do that. You know, I probably should put a little bit of powdered snow under the dispenser that's going to be dropping things down, just so I can ensure that it falls straight. Okay. But then this is all going to go this way, and I've realized I have come without trapdoors or signs or anything useful. But the water's going to come this way. And then that's, of course, all of the drops. It'll come this way down into this thing. Now, all right. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to have caught that. All right. Well, we'll hop up here. I have to come up here and get stuff anyway. So yeah, that soul sand. It'll make it up eventually. All right. In the meantime, let's go get stuff and things. All the stuff and things that I forgot to get. Plus, we'll pick up one other soul sand. Because I totally forgot the soul sand. It's fine. Soul sand. Grab some of that. Let's grab... Since I happen to have like 18 trillion pale oak trapdoors, we'll go with that. Those are good. Anything else I need for this stage? I don't think so. Okay. Cool. Let's sleep. And then we'll go deal with the rest of the farm. Especially because I took out the torch. I don't know if I put it back. Well, isn't this lovely? Yes. All right. So, yeah, I'll just hop down here. All right, because I need to do this side first. All right, so soul sandy goodness goes here. We're going to get a lot of glass coming down this way. But to do that... Okay. So that's going to go... Oh, I forgot to bring other sand. Cool. No, this is perfectly fine. Or it's other sand, other ice. This is why I need gunpowder, because I keep burning through rockets like I've got an infinite amount of gunpowder. And that's just not the truth. Hi. Would one of you please open the door, please? Thank you. They're just a little silly. Okay, yes, I am going to need some packed ice. Not the blue ice. I think we're going to be good without blue ice. Oh. Yes, yeah, we're going to need that. Also, I'm going to set up a paper farm, which will come out over here as well. So, yeah, so this is honeycomb. This is also honeycomb because I'm going to have a bunch of it. And this is honey blocks. Okay. So we'll get these set up. Like I said, I think I'm going to do... I don't know. We'll see how beefy the farm is so once I get everything lit. All right. This farm is lit, or something that's sounds cooler. All right. So I think the easiest way to handle things here is let's... Can I get up there? Yes, I can. Perfect. All right. All right, no. Really close. Really close I was. All right. I need to just swim down this. Oh, darn it. I've got... That's fine. I don't have the right pickaxe, but this is fine. We'll just use a regular axe. It'll be great. My new helmet has respiration 3 on it, so I can actually... Oh. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Okay. Okay. Anyway, because of that, I can kind of sort of breathe. Now. Yeah. Ack. Okay, that doesn't need to be a trap door, but it is. And so that's great. Let's go replace that resin, huh? I remember now that I knew that resin was missing. I just, forgot because I have that sort of memory. I don't remember things. Remembering is hard. I don't even have, like, Dory's excuse of short-term memory loss. Nope. I just let it go wafting out through the wee vacancies of my mind. Trust me, there are lots of vacancies in my mind. Okay, down we go. Woohoo! That's great. Okay. The good news is I should be able to just reach right under there and go click. Cool. All right, so awesome. So water's going to go this way. So let's get back here and let's get the water flowing. And hopefully this will be fairly straightforward. I don't think it's going to be too crazy. I did forget to bring the packed ice, or not packed ice, the powdered snow, but that's okay. All right, so water will flow this way. Right to here. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Ack! There, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. All right, so this is going to be fine. Honestly, it's not going to be bad. It's just lots of ice and water to place. But we're not going too far. So far enough, but not too far. Yeah, it is so much nicer to use ice blocks rather than buckets when you're going this far, but okay. It goes there. All right, it's when I get down to that side that things are going to get a little bit funky. So I just need to be sure that the water ends up in a place where it will actually round this corner and send stuff over here, right? So that's the plan. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of a adjustment back here. Because if I put this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it won't even hit that. So, okay. All right, so this will flow right to there, but I need it to stop. Let's stop it, say, right here. Okay. That becometh ice, and that becometh water. And this will now flow, and we're up into the farm, which is great. Okay. Cool. That's the easy part. Okay. The rest of this isn't going to be like crazy. It's just a little bit more redstone. Which again, not hard, but we're not dealing with difficult redstone here. What is difficult is flying. Okay, sweet. Totally pulled that off. Oh, powdered snow. I need the powder. I don't need the powdered snow, I guess. I'm going to feel better if I have it. And that's what's important. Oh, actually, I don't have to come up here to get this. I mean, I can come up here to get this. I just left the box of powdered snow in my shulker box. So I just had it right there. Go me. I rock and stuff. Okay, no, this is fine. Okay, so... Oh, I need to enchant that happy little mace as well. That'll be fun. All right. In the meantime... Okay, I'm going this way. No, this is fine. We'll go this way. This way is okay. This way is just peachy. Anyways, how you doing? Y'all doing okay? I hope so. All right. Schritt. Und wir make the splash. Okay, so the idea is we're going to deal with all sorts of stuff. So let's go ahead and get some tools. All right, so we are going to need some redstone. I mean, this is not surprising. We're doing a redstone box, so, or thing. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I need to place this pointing up, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. So, we'll place that last. That seems reasonable to me. Yes, absolutely. There's all of the reason that we're going to have here. Okay. All right, so the next thing I'm going to need to do... Oh, actually, No, I've got hoppers right here. I'm actually going to do this way. So let's just put a temporary stone block here. And what I want to do is I'm going to take a couple of hoppers and I'm going to place them... Let's actually place them... Yeah, that way's good. Okay. And then that's going away. Okay, and then this way... Hang on. Get my redstone box out again. And let's throw a couple of observers in place. So this one will go here like that. Right? And I'm just going to set up a really quick and dirty... Nope. Again, as I said, the really quick and dirty... Okay, again, really quick and dirty observer clock. Because I'm not that concerned. Okay. So that will go there. So the next thing I'm going to need is... Let's grab a temporary block. This dirt seems like a really excellent temporary block. Okay. So hopper goes down. Down, down, and down. All right. So what's going to end up happening is we'll just run all of the... right, all of the drops are just going to come in this way. So... yeah, I guess we'll just go like this. Try to balance it out here a little bit so that things go in either of those 4 hoppers, but you know, it's a thing, I guess. Okay. The reality is the stuff is going to... The creepers and the spiders are more likely than not going to end up bouncing out here on the sides, which is fine. All right. Cool. All right. Well, that's progress or something. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is we'll get campfires here. Well, yes, I do need to get campfires here, but I'm going to wait until I've got the rest of the collection system in place. And, whoa, that almost hurt. And we'll wait till I get the first platform in place. Okay. Because getting that platform in is going to be helpful. Okay. This way. Yep. I need a big glowy painting or something on this wall. Something that makes it a little bit more obvious that, hey, this is where you go, you silly person. I have no idea what fell off there, but okay. Okay. I don't know if it was a mob or, you know, like a hostile mob, like a zombie or something. If it was a llama, not a clue. Not a clue. Could have been anything. All right. So the idea here now is we're going to grab some scaffolding. So I need to go up here. Okay. All right. So that's going to come out. All right. And now we put the dropper in place. Okay, good. You hear it? Clicky, clicky. That's wonderful. Powdered snow will ensure everything drops straight down. Again, shouldn't be a problem, but, you know, just to be on the safe side. Down it goes. And this doesn't matter. I am just going to move that way, though. Okay, so yeah, everything will drop down here, and we're good to go. Wonderful. So that part of the collection system's in place, which is great. All right, the next thing we're going to need to do is start figuring out where the spawning chambers are, or spawning platforms are. I know where the chambers are. They're going to be around. Okay. All right, so cool. All right, so let's go get some blocks to build this thing out of. Also, I'm going to need some dispensers, and I don't know that I have enough. I've got maybe 5 or 6, but I think I'm going to need more than that. So let's see about getting the dispensers. Of course, to do that, I'm going to need redstone. All right, grab some of that. I'm going to need string. We're about to have all the string ever. We're also going to need some, obviously, bows. That's good enough. And let's grab some cobblestone. All the cobble and the stone. All right. And, yeah. Dispensers. Okay. Please, to be making the more. Okay, just need 2 more, huh? All right. I mean, I don't necessarily need 2 more, but I'm going to craft 2 more because that's the way I feel about it. So there. Dispenser. And that will do. All right. Great. I might also need observers, but I think I have enough. I think so. We'll see how it goes, but I think I've got enough. Oh, let's grab the campfires. Lights, lights, lights. Go. This'll work. This'll work. Oh, you know that this'll work. Now, I have protection 4 on all of my armor. I did not put fire protection on any of this. I think I'm going to instead get myself a gold helmet that that's going to have fire protection on it. Just because I'm going to wear it mostly in the nether where fire exists. Now, will that matter? I don't know. But oh, crud. I forgot other building things. Let's deal with the other building things. Okay, we're going to need stuff for the platforms. Okay, which is fine. Okay, so let's grab a couple things. Okay. Let's put this granite away. And let's see. I think I'm going to put this dirt away too. I've been looking, I've started setting up filters. And as the more I think about it, the more I think I'm going to be shifting all of this over a bit. For a couple of reasons, really. The first is that I think I want 2 stacks of terracotta. Hey, Snoopers. It is going. How are you? Oh, look. Minecraft has decided to flip out. Okay, nope, I'm back. I'm back. We're great. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that was doing, but apparently I got tabbed out. But check this out. You're sweaty. I've been cleaning. How much fun is that? Check this out. Got my new armor. It's all green and stuff. Yeah. Oh, it looks cool. Here, let me go. And while I technically didn't really need it, I did in fact go and get a new chest plate. So there it is, you know, with the chest plate on. So that's and I've got the bolt armor trim on the helmets and the chest plate. So yeah, of course you can't see the back of the chest plate because I have a cape on, but it's okay. I also decided to put thorns on that armor. I've got a chest plate that's like protection 4 and all that good stuff without the thorns. So, you know, gonna be okay. Also, I think, yeah, we'll hang on to that. Why did the Mr. Roboto song go through your head? I don't know. I do not have these answers. I'm sure there are very good reasons for it. Totally sure. Got all the reasons. Okay, so step number the next one. Let's get down here. Now, before I put the campfires in, let's figure out where this first platform is going to be. So, okay, so that's from the bottom. Okay, so let's come up. Wow, I'm good at jumping. Okay. So I think we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, campfires put out a light level of 10. So actually, we should probably come up 6, 7, 8. That will probably be enough. I think that'll be enough. Okay. So, where are my droppers? Or dispensers. There we go. Dispenser. What? Oops. 1, 2. Dispenser. Gotta remember to shift click on that one. Dispenser. 1, 2. Now, we'll have to come back through and get all of this, the rest of this sorted out. But everywhere I've got a dispenser, I'm going to set up a platform. Okay. So we're going to have a few of these. All right. Domo arigato. I have no idea what that is. Sounds Japanese, though. Wow. That's great. I think... It's part of the song. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna... Alright. Apologies. Ah, jeez. Okay. Right. Well, let's see. Do I want to come up for another couple of layers? I think I do. I think I do want to come up at least 2 more, maybe. I don't know. I might as well take this up relatively high. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's going to be great. It's going to have all of the things that I want in it. That's not where I keep my sticks. Okay. I think I'm done with the ice and the packed ice, which is fine. Let's grab the string. And a bunch of cobblestone. Oh, yes. My, so I set this up. You're making the foods. Okay. So I set up a nice little shulker unloader over here, which is great. So I've got a little drop system here. So I can drop shulkers. I can drop non-shulker stuff. The shulkers get dumped. And so right now, I'm actually dumping all of my bulk storage into bulk storage, which is cool. Anything that's not this stuff doesn't go anywhere. It gets stuck in a chest because, or actually stuck in a hopper, because I don't have copper golems yet. But that's one of those things I wanted to do while I was off stream because I was copying and pasting and all that stuff. So you try to get by on a few chests. I can't. I do that. But you know what happens to me is I end up with stuff going everywhere. And, oh, hang on. I need redstone. I'm going to need more redstone than that. Okay. Fuck, it goes away. Anyway, so, and I'm really bad about things. You can't plan storage systems. Oh, that's fair. That's totally fair. I need dispensers. Okay. I like that they added this to vanilla. You just hit space and it reloads the last thing you were crafting. That's cool. All right, so I need more bows. So many bows. Okay. And dispensers. Okay, great. You're gasping. Yes, it's actually something they added very recently. It was in the last... I think it may have come with the last drop. When they added the happy ghasts, I think they added this as well. All right, so now we're going to watch and see if I can land on this. Oh, I made it. I made it. It's a Christmas miracle. You rely on me to tell you these things. Oh, snoopers. Sometimes I remember. Heck, I forget that that's a thing. Partly because I use so many things, well, like Item Scroller and Tweakaroo, that add a bunch of quality of life stuff. Let's see. I think I can go up one more. I need room to put some redstone on top of this. Okay, right. So this goes away. Right, because that's that bit. Okay. All right, cool. So we're going to go to here. Yeah, and then this is all going to get closed off, but I need to be able to put some redstone here, which is going to control this whole thing, and it's going to be fun. The other thing we're going to do, and it may not happen today, it may end up waiting until Saturday or Thursday or whenever I get to it, is to close this off so that it's all dark and stuff, but looks cool. So that's going to be it. That's going to be a thing. All right, so what am I going to need here? First of all, we're going to need a crafting table. Just one, it turns out. Dark and stuff, but looks cool. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. We're going to do all of the things. It's going to be cool. All right, so step one, crafting table. Yes, this is a thing. All right, so we're going to grab some pale oak logs and slabificate all of that. Okay. Now, I need to go up. So we're coming out from the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be good. Okay. I don't have enough scaffolding to pull this off, but we'll but that's okay. We'll make do somehow. All right, so the idea is I need slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Oh, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's how far out it needs to go. Okay, so my scaffolding's all going to have to move anyway. Shiny. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the reason this is 7, for those of you who have never seen one of these, this is a very old school flushing mob farm design. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I first saw it. Shoot, I have no idea when I first saw it, but this was a design popularized by Nembaum. I think he invented it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nembaum, of course, is now working for Mojang because he's cool like that. And it's still probably one of the easiest ways of building a flushing mob farm in Java. I talked about it a little bit. Is that right? All right, I'm going to double check this once we've got it in place. But I talked about this a little bit on Saturday. For creeper farms, it's often nice to use cats, and cats are wonderful. But it turns out, if the mobs get far enough away from you, they just don't care about anything. So, not unlike customer service. So, I kind of sort of had to not use cats, right? Oops, that's not going to go there. Oh, I'm going to have so much stuff in weird places in my storage system. It's going to be great. Anyway, so because of that, we're going to use a flushing farm. But those are really easy, so I am all for that. Oh, speaking of easy, so couple fun things. First, on Saturday is Minecraft Live, which is great and stuff. I'm going to co-stream that. I did the same type of thing last year, or 6 months ago when Minecraft Live was a thing. So I'm going to do that again. So I'll stream my regular time on Saturday, and then at, I think it's 11 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So 10 a.m. Pacific. Okay. Let's just make sure this water flows to where it's supposed to be. Yes, and this is why this is where it is. Anyway, so 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, and then various times that Mojang just made up. Yeah. You have to take your dog to the vet at 9. Oh, bummer. But, well, I hope your dog's okay. Back. No, no, no. Please to be facing the way I tell you to face. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now, this farm only works on Java because of quasi-connectivity. Because quasi-connectivity is fun and exciting. Okay. And as I said, I'm going to have to go get some more scaffolding. But the idea is we're going to trigger a signal up there, and it's going to shoot down this way. And these observers, they redstone power the air above the dispenser, which makes the dispenser do magic. It's funky and cool and stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. She's been having some potty problems. Oh, okay, and she's almost 13. We actually have the same concerns for our cat. Oh, hang on. Let's drop a torch down here. Just, I don't want creepers spawning before I'm ready. That would be bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I thought my cat was having some urinary tract issues. We had we had another cat that had those issues a while back, and it's common in male cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so, but he's had some issues. He didn't seem to be eating. He wasn't going up to use his litter box, which is upstairs. But occasionally we'd find a spot where he said, nope, this seems like a reasonable spot. I will just use this instead of a litter box. Now, it turns out, because my cat is 18 years old, he's just selectively lazy. He just decided that it wasn't worth going upstairs. So we had to bring his litter box downstairs so that he would stop doing that. You know, he's just getting to the point where he's old enough that he just doesn't care anymore. And, you know, I get it. I totally get it. It's like, Dusty, come on, man. But yeah, he's pretty old as far as cats go, so he'll end up just doing his thing. On the other hand, he's getting old enough now too that he's actually finally gotten used to us, and he will sometimes even sit on a lap, which is not something he would do when he was younger. Oh, torches do not make me fly. Weird, I know, but yeah, he just, the spot by the front door, this seems reasonable, rather than go up the stairs to his litter box, which is right at the top of the stairs. I need scaffolding, which I have hidden cleverly in the bamboo box. Okay. Also, let's clean the inventory up just a touch, anyway. Just, you know, since I'm here. See, this is the other reason I need sorted storage, okay? Because I don't plan things, right? I don't. What I need is a way, like, when I'm on stream, it's like, okay, I'm done with this. Let me just throw it in a box, let it end up in the sorting system, so it ends up in my storage where I want it to be, and I can focus on whatever it is I'm doing at the time. At least that's my excuse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's mostly true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to take a while. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what I can do, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ack, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Wherever you are. Gonna craft all the slabs. Okay. One more? One more. Aha. Yes, he's good. Okay. All right. So let's get all of this in place. Now, if I get all of the redstone-y bits in place, like all of the observers and stuff, I can test it even if I don't have all of the platforms in. But this is fine. I'll make this happen. Okay, so yeah, so anyway, that's fun. Trying to think if anything else super fun and exciting has happened. I mean, I'm old. I talked about this, a lot of this in the supporter blog, so a newsletter, you know. So if you're a supporter at musicfreegaming.com, you can hear about my back pain because I'm old and this is what I talk about now. Just the general aches and pains of being old. And I'll tell you, I felt really stupid. So I hurt my back getting out of the car. Okay? This is the level of old I am. How old are you? I am hurt my back getting out of the car years old. Okay? And yeah, we were coming home from church. I was getting out of the car and I somehow wrenched my back. And, you know, it was not the most glamorous thing ever, I'm sure. And I didn't even feel it right away. It was just, we get out of the car, and then suddenly as I'm going into the house, it's, my side is starting to hurt here a little bit. This is really weird. Yeah, no, this is just where I'm at in life. Yeah, God smote me. Yes, absolutely. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is what I get for looking at cat pictures during Sunday school. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. But, you know, we all have our sins that we must fight to overcome. This is one that I am not actually working to overcome. Sorry. But the cat pics are cute, and it helps me stay awake during Sunday school. So, you know, it's either that or pay attention, and we know how that's going to turn out. So, yeah, cat pics it is. God is more of a horse person. Yeah, that's right. No, I was just, so it was bad. I almost called in sick to work yesterday because it's like, am I going to be able to actually sit in a chair tomorrow? Turns out I was totally capable of doing it. As long as I didn't move around too much, I was okay. And today I'm just at a point where I'm just a little bit sore. And it's like, if I twist wrong or something like that, I get a pain. It's like, you remember back when you were a kid and actually were active? Maybe it's just me who was active as a kid and no longer active. But when you'd run and you'd get a stitch in your side, like it would just hurt there on the side, it's that level of pain. Right? So it's not like it's crazy, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's just a reminder every time I turn around that it's like, ow, this kind of hurts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But, you know, this is how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, there are less glamorous ways of hurting oneself, I guess. But I saw a funny short. Oh, good. I will 100% relate. Okay. Back. Yep, but I definitely have those days. Like, some days I feel like, oh, I'm actually kind of feeling okay, which I've been so bad about eating lately. And well, yes, I do try to eat at least a couple of times a day. My problem is I tend to eat a couple of meals per meal, which is not the way you're supposed to do it. So, wow, I'm bad at this. Also, why do I have terracotta? I must have accidentally dug it out of somewhere. All right. But it's gotten a little bit better as I've lost some of the weight and my joints don't hurt quite as much, which is good. But yeah, I'm just an old boy. Now, I was gonna say, I'm just an old boy, nobody loves me. That's not true. I am totally old, but I have family, and sometimes they actually care. No, my family's awesome. This one is not right. There we go. See, it took me a year of therapy to be able to joke about that, but here we are. All right, so this goes there, this goes there, this goes there. Only 75 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In other news, which is not really news, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can count to 7 on a fairly regular basis. I know, it's weird, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I did it again. This is, I think I'm, learning and progressing in my old age. This is how it goes. No, so I decided to try my hand at creating my own shulker farm. Okay. I've come to the conclusion that I need a shulker farm on this server. Obviously, we don't have one, and it would be nice to build one. So I was thinking, hey, I could try building my own. I built a potion brewer. How hard could it be? Turns out it's really hard. And I sat down in creative and started getting things going. And I was looking at the wiki. It's like, okay, a shulker, when they're at 50% health or lower, if they get hit by a shulker bullet, there's a 25% chance that they will they'll teleport and leave a duplicate in their place. A healthy duplicate, it's important to know. Okay, great. And they teleport in a 17 by 17 by 17 box. Awesome. Guess who interpreted that to mean 17 blocks away from where they are? Yeah, that would be this person playing Minecraft here. Yeah. So, that was dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So sure enough, I had the shulker shooting itself in the face until it died because it could not teleport. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because the place I was going to have a teleport to was too far away. Yep, that was awesome. Now, the other side of it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The other reason that I realize this is really, really hard is that shulkers are weird. Okay, aside from the fact that they will shoot themselves in the face until they die, which is really unpleasant when you think about it. They, getting them to where they need to be is kind of fun. So, shulkers, and I've learned this since, and maybe I could do better, but I've also since found a really easy shulker farm to build that actually works in this version of Minecraft. So, I'm gonna worry about that. But, paste, thank you. So, the shulker wants to teleport. It wants to teleport the 17 by 17 by 17 cube, which basically means they're teleporting 8 blocks or within 8 blocks of wherever they are to something. Okay. This is great. Okay. 17 blocks is relatively easy, or better yet, 8 blocks. This is fine. But, they then have like other weirdness that's involved with it too. It's like, and this is why the farms work, is if there's another shulker that's within those same 8 blocks, it decreases the amount or the percentage chance that they will teleport. Okay. So I know I said that badly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the idea is, if it's all by itself, it has a 25% chance of teleporting someplace else when it gets hit, and it's low in health. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if it's but if there's another 4, 5, 6, 7, if there's another shulker around in that space, just in that general area, it decreases it. So it cuts down that 25% by 20%. So it's like, takes it down to like 20 or instead of 25%, something like that. Y'all can do the math. I don't feel like it. So, but the practical aspect of it is they don't teleport as often, which is bad if you want the farm to actually work. You've got to get the shulkers out of the way and do it quickly. So, if you look at any of the popular farms, like Ending Credits had a farm that he put together, and you've probably seen other content creators build it. It was really nice. It doesn't work in modern versions of Minecraft up until, I think it was 1.21.2 broke the farm because it changed how armor stands interacted with projectiles. Used to be armor stands were indestructible by projectiles, like you could shoot them with an arrow and nothing would happen. Or, in this case, a shulker bullet and nothing would happen. Yeah, now they break. And it breaks the farm. Okay, wonderful. And Impulse SV built this in Season 9 of Hermitcraft. And oh, they were all the rage, right? Okay, great. And there's a simpler version of it that I've built. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I built it in a previous version of season of Going Solo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Whoa. Okay. So, you know, it's not crazy, but the weird part is getting the shulkers to not die. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or if they do die, to get instantly replaced by another shulker. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or instantly, or, you know, maybe it's an automatic replacement. I've seen some farms that did a manual replacement. But however you choose to do it, okay. Okay. You know what's gonna make this farm even worse? I have to come back in each of these levels and put in trapdoors. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Creeper farms are dumb. No, they're not that cool, but okay, no, I'm fine. Okay, fine, fine. I was looking at this and freaking out that my levels were actually too close together. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. We're fine. We're fine. I didn't screw it up that badly. Anyway. So I have a hair in my mouth. And it sucks. Okay. Anyway. It's mouth hair made by Hoover. That just doesn't sound good at all. I don't think I would buy that product. You know. I just don't. Anyway, so the way those farms work, the shulker farms, actually has to do with scaffolding magic. Okay? Because scaffolding is weird. At least the way non-player mobs see them. Okay? They don't look like blocks to mobs except on the top. Okay? So from the bottom, from the sides, they don't look like blocks. But the top, they do. Okay, great. So the way a shulker farm works is you put in a slab. Actually, it would go on the put in a bottom slab, and then you put scaffolding right below it. The shulker can see this slab as a place that it can teleport to. So it does, right? It hangs upside down, and it's cool because really we all know shulkers want to be Batman, right? So that's fine. The problem is they are like an emotional Batman and they want to open up. And they can't because they see the top of the shulker of this scaffolding as being solid. And so they can't open up, so they then try to teleport someplace else. And that's how the shulkers whoosh their way up those farms. Okay, which is cool. But I didn't know that when I was messing around with all this stuff yesterday. So, yeah, it's really cool. But, you know, as long as you just remember, shulkers are an emotional Batman that they want to open and they like to hang upside down, then yeah, it makes designing those a little bit easier. But yeah, it was just weird. So anyway, I found an excellent video, one that describes a different shulker farm, one that was also in fact partially designed by ending credits. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out. Wow. But it's also just looked fairly simple and straightforward to build. So I don't know when I'm going to build it, and I don't know where I'm going to build it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm actually strangely interested in building it in the overworld and actually transporting a shulker into the overworld, which would be weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I'm kind of thinking it might be cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To place it in my old starter village, the one I was at the first couple of streams in this world. I guess they were even episodes at that point because I was doing actual videos at the time. Did I put in the thing? I did. Okay, cool. And I've got an area that is sort of cleared flat because I had I needed dirt and stuff, and so that's just where I farmed it from. But I think that might be a good area. I may have to clear out some trees, but I think that's going to would be a good area that I could build it. And it's sort of close enough to spawn, like the world spawn. that it would be easy for other players to get to if they need shulker shells. Which, you know, was not a consideration I had before restarted on this this world and got talked into making it an SMP, which I am actually very grateful that Snoopers talked me into it. Okay, there we go. Just get all of this in place. Okay. But yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting thing. We are almost to the top of this ridiculous tower. And I think I have this far enough out from this wall, from any of these outer walls, that the spiders will not, that they'll flush out and they'll drop all the way down and not end up going up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've built this a couple of times where it was actually a little bit too close to the walls, and it ended up just being a killer, because then it would just spawn lots of spiders and they'd all be playing at the top of the wall and it would be silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now there are things I might be able to do to mitigate that. Oops, that's not the direction you should be facing. You need to face your little face up and your little dot down. Thank you. Okay. All right, and woohoo! I can't jump 2 blocks. It's too hard. Okay. Yep. These are skills I do not have. Okay. Oh, but let's see. What else is going on? Had podcast dropped for supporters yesterday. Hit drop for everybody else tomorrow. And I forgot what this one was about. So yeah. This one might be me whining about Twitch. Or just streaming in general, actually. And whining is probably the right word. I mean, I had some frustrations that I needed to vent. And that is part of the reason I have the podcast. Mostly it's so I can chat about cool stuff that I like and not have to worry about, stopping to count to 7 on a regular basis or anything like that. But yeah, it was a thing. It was fun. Okay. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, for all of you fans of Friends, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it was funny. My youngest, she went to college, and she got adopted by an extrovert. Right? It happens, okay? And yes, you are being rescued. Do not resist. That's anyway. So it took her a while before she was comfortable with them as friends. She's like, no, they're sort of just acquaintances. I don't know if they count as friends, but But anyway, it was funny. Seems to be a good group of people too. They They hang out. Sometimes they'll go. Like they went to Ren Fair, a few of them together this summer, which was fun. And yeah, they're all part of the Christian club or something on campus. So that's cool. Okay. All right, and we'll get this. And because I can totally click on things, yep. Clicking on things is a thing I can do. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5 more levels. Plus I have to do a top layer. So 6. That top layer is mostly, oops, it's going to be there for redstone. I'm going to be short 1 observer. That's going to be really annoying. All right. Hey, Nara, how's it going over there on Kick? Hope you're having a fabulous day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I probably screwed up your name, but hope you're doing all right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God, I love the flushing mob farm. It's all right. You're good. Glad to hear it. All right. Yeah, I definitely need to. We're gonna have to patch a couple of holes here just to fill in the walls, but all right, well, that's fine. Also, I'm gonna need more wood for this. Okay. And yes, I am building this whole farm out of pale oak. That's just how we're rolling here. Because I farmed up a lot of pale oak and not so much of the other things. Okay. Do I want Minecraft? I have Minecraft. I mean, that's why I'm playing it. Insert confused face here. Okay, so that goeth there, and there, and there. Okay. All right, and we continue with the... Yeah, we're going to have to go get more stuff. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you tell so I'm getting tired of counting to 7? I thought you could. Okay. You know, this is one of those cases. I'm just going to be stubborn. Nope, I said the farm's going to go up to there, so darn it, I'm going to build it up to there. I could stop sooner because, you know, I'm running out of resources and stuff, but no, I'm going to build it all to the top because that's just where I decided it was going to go. Doesn't have to go there. I could stop sooner. No, that's just not how it's going to happen. Also, my pinky is getting really tired. I'm basically just crouching. And I'm out of wood. I am really out of wood. Okay, sweet. Let's go. Definitely give my pinky a chance to stop, leaning on the crouch button. Okay, so we're gonna need some more wood, and I'm gonna have to craft up another couple of observers. So let's get some of that stuff. We need some of that, and don't have any redstone in there. That's fine. I have redstone in here. Okay, which is awesome. And we've got plenty of the cobblestone. All right. Observe the observers of love. I don't know where I was going with that, but apparently, we're observing the observers of love. This is what happens. I let my mind just wander down unpaved roads, and it just sometimes trips over weird potholes. It happens. It happens. And we'll just go with it. All right. Woohoo. I didn't bring the wood. Jeez, monkeys, man. Speaking of cheese monkeys, I'm wearing my Aw Cheese Monkeys t-shirt today. You can get your own Aw Cheese Monkeys t-shirt at musicfreegaming.com. Right. Let's see. I've got lots. Okay, I confused Minecraft. I opened things too fast. It didn't realize, didn't understand. It's like, hi, I'm open now. I am done with the dispensers, so those can go away. All right. Do I have hoppers? I do. Okay, good. That's wonderful. Okay. Figure I'll slab up while I'm here. I'm gonna have to come back. We'll because I have to go back and put stuff. Trapdoors. I have to put trapdoors in because I want a creeper. It'll be a creeper and spider farm. I don't really need the string, but I guess it'll be nice to have the string. I'm going to be building an actual spider farm because I need the spider eyes, which you don't get from a farm like this. Turns out spiders will only have eyes for you if you kill them. Not if they fall to their death on their own. You have to be the one to slay them and carve out their wee little eyes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If their eyes weren't so useful for like brewing potions and or 4, 5, 6, 7. Breeding. Darn it, Ren Dog. I want to call them space rats. Armadillos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's how I know. I've been watching too many Ren streams or something, Actually, I have to be careful. I was just realizing I was watching his stream, watching Ren Dog stream the other day. A couple of days ago, I think it was. And yesterday, I don't know, probably yesterday, and realized that I am building my base in white and light blue. And I was about to reach for orange as an accent block, which is I'm using a lot of orange in the interior of the base and stuff like that. And I realized as I was watching his stream is that I was basically building a Gigacorp base. His base was all white and light blue and orange. And it's like, okay. Apparently I am My base is drawing heavily from that same color scheme. Should maybe not do that. It was silly. Okay. All right, so I am doing this. How high up is that? If I do go all the way up there, which that's the plan, I wonder if I could do something else. I have weird thoughts. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. If spiders become a problem where they are climbing up the walls and not burning with the creepers like they're supposed to, keeping those creepers company, you know, because creepers are sensitive types and they like to have... Creepers like friends, but they don't quite understand it. This is my own headcanon on creepers, okay? Creepers love hugs, but they're very uncomfortable with physical contact. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, you know, a creeper will want to come up and want to give you a hug, and then you do, and then it's like, what am I doing? And they explode. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, sort of weird like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. At least I've realized why I'm not making that jump is because I'm hitting my head on the things there. Okay. Yep, I'm going to have to come out under all of these. I'll get all of the trap doors in. And I think when I do that, I'm also going to sort out the lights. Or the water. So each of the dispensers that I've placed, well, darn it. Okay, that'll work. Each of these dispensers here, like this one, I'm going to put a water bucket in. Because that's how the farms work, is they're clear for a while so that you get the mob spawns. And then after a short time, you dispense the water, flush the mobs all off the sides, and then turn off the water so you get more mobs. Okay, wonderful. But, yeah, so I have to go in and get all the water in place for that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate. So every other level will be on, right? So the ideas will be like this level will be flooded and that level will not be. And the level below will be flooded and the level below that will not be. The idea is that there will always be a level where there will be space for a creeper to spawn. Or spider, because I'm not going to spider-proof this farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right. This is the top spawning area. This one actually is a little bit different. So let's take this out. Okay. Now it's actually best. It would be best if this were open to the air, but you can't have that if you want it to work during the day. So, at least that's the plant, right? See down here, it's all lit up. Well, of course, I've got torches. That area is dark, right? Or it would be dark were it sunny, right? Something like that. So, in fact, let's just get down there real quick, slap a torch so I don't end up being surprised by something. Down we go. Okay. Okay, whoa, let's try this again. This time with the whole getting off of the right floor. Okay. Wonderful. All right, great. Oh. I'm placing so many trapdoors. This is one of those times where I'm really grateful I got talked into adding the craft all the trapdoors data pack. I guess we're going to have lots of trapdoors. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. This is actually going to go out all the way to the walls, but he was clipped. Yeah, yep. I talked into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's one of those things that I was hesitant because 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a vanilla world. I want it to be vanilla. 4, 5, 6, 7. With, obviously, I've got a few quality of life mods that I use, but so what's up on? You haven't made me dinner yet. Snoopers, dinner. Ah, trees falling, scaffolding. Yeah, food and stuff. Make the food. Or, you know, turn the visitor into food. I don't know. Okay. Now I do need to light up some of this area around here. Well, because, well, probably just for, you know, important, not dying related reasons. I don't know. I don't people well, you know, it's one of those things. Okay, there is an area down there, though, where I do need to, at the very least, block it off. Because it's inside the farm, and I don't want things to spawn there. Okay, right. This area down here needs to not be empty like that. Okay. All right, so let's slip down here. Woohoo! And we're slipping. And we're placing. Okay, and now I'm stuck. Cool. All right. Yes. Yeah, all of this area out here is going to need to get lit up. Well, I'll go ahead and light. Whoa. Okay. Go ahead and light up this area out here too. Again, mostly just for current safety. Ultimately, I do have to light up a lot of area around this way too, so that I don't have those types of creepers spawning and not showing up where I need them to be, you know? Okay. All right, so basically I need to come out here and here. These are bottom slabs. So these need to come out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. All right, and bring this all the way around this way. Okay. I'm just going to sit here and hum and hope for the best. Okay. Humming makes everything better, right? Okay. Nope. All right. Yeah. Now, said long term, that's not where that's going to go. Even in the short term. Okay, there we go. This is all going to come out this way. That's going to have to... Okay. And I'll have to do some lighting up around here too. But yeah, so I've got this whole hollow area here I need to fill in, and it's going to be filled with something. I don't know, but it's going to be something unnatural. And I don't mean that in the powers that you can't learn from the Jedi type of way that some might consider unnatural. It's going to be not terracotta. Right? We're going to come in with, I don't know, concrete. I mean, it might be terracotta, but it's not going to be the regular mountainside terracotta. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get all of this in place. All right, it's going to be something, so it's obvious there's an artificial structure here. Okay. I had some thoughts. Okay. It happens. Okay. It does happen. I do have thoughts. Contrary to what you see on stream, thoughts do enter into my wee little mind. Okay. And I sometimes they're even good thoughts. Okay. This is one of those times. So I was thinking a little bit about the desert floor that's underneath my base, right? Because my base is sort of floating up here, right? And it's got these sort of beam elevator dealy bobs going down to different levels of the canyon floor, right? Or this valley floor. Well, I got thinking about that a little bit and started to wonder to myself, and I said to myself, Self, what if down where the where those elevators hit the ground, right? Like right there, right? You see that ring? What if it was doing something to the terrain? Okay. Now, my first thought was, what if I used like black stone and stuff and made it look like it was scorching the terrain, right? And that those beams are, I don't know, like mines or drill things or something, and it's just lasing into the ground and burning it. And I thought that would look cool. And then I had another thought. What if instead of doing something like that, where it's all the black and burny stuff, what if I had it coming out with moss and grass and green stuff? I know, two thoughts. I know, it's scary, right? And so basically, so instead of having those beams scorching the plains, you know, and just burning into the desert and being all destructive, what if instead it was bringing life to the desert? And so there would be moss and grass and flowers and stuff. I think that would be really cool. So, yeah, I'm right. So that the idea is that you've got this base isn't here pillaging the resources of this desert. It's terraforming the desert. Now, I'm not going to come in here and turn all of these terracotta mountains into lush green, all of that stuff, right? But if I have an area around each of those elevators, and then also under the ship in some way, right? If I just come down, here, this is a little bit of a scary place, but let me free cam just a minute. But as I build this down and around under here, I could have all of the green and growing sort of coming in and forming this almost oasis underneath the space. And so we're bringing life and wonder and stuff. Okay, let's get up here. I need to light all of this stuff up because it's dark and scary. Also bad for my spawn rates. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's just get down here. We'll get this too. Woo! Okay. Ow. But also, hey, it's lit up. Okay. So yeah, I'll just light all of this stuff up. And now I'm not going to do it today, I think. I am going to spend a stream where I'm going through and lighting up all the caves and lighting up around the creeper farm and stuff like that. I'm going to do the caves first, because if I light the surface up, it's just going to make the caves more dangerous. Because there won't be any place for the mobs to spawn on the surface. And so they'll all spawn underground, and it will be scary. So get to really test out my new armor. Okay, good. So we have ourselves a merry little creeper farm. Or at least the beginnings of one. Right now it's a general mob farm. We're about to change that by crashing into a wall. Perfect. But yeah, I thought that would be cool though to sort of turn that sort of trope on its head. And so instead of, okay, that is not going to be enough. All right. Do I have any more pale oak in there? I don't. All right. Time to get the shulker oak. And I'll just bring this with me. But yeah, just shift all of that. So yeah, that underneath everything, it just gets all green and stuff. I might plant some, I don't know that I'm going to do any custom trees down there, because the reality is custom trees are a pain in the neck. I mean, they're fine, but they just take forever, and I don't enjoy doing. Oh, actually, no, it's fine. We'll go do the bottom first. It's okay. But if I were to do something like azalea grows up and it just looks cool. So just the azalea trees are nice. So, all right. Yep, this is how it's gonna go. All right. Now you do the trap doors because because zombies and skeletons are too tall to spawn under the trapdoors. But creepers and spiders, but creepers especially, are not. So we'll get all of this in place. So only creepers will spawn in here. Well, and spiders. I feel like that's happening a lot. It's like, and spiders. I'm gonna, to co-op a meme I saw the other day. It's like, what's worse than a box of spiders? A box that's supposed to be holding spiders. Yeah, it's okay. Yep, that just is not great for me. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, just do it from here. Definitely have to be sure I get all of the spots, though. Okay. Getting there, though. All right. Yeah, isn't that just a pleasant thought? You know, it's like, ugh. That doesn't totally give you the creepy crawlies, right? Uh-huh. The meme I saw that from was actually used snakes instead of spiders, but honestly, the spiders would creep me out more. I don't like snakes, but I really don't like spiders. Okay. It's not that I don't appreciate their spot in the ecological, you know, everything. But, you know, I don't mind them quietly keeping other bugs out of my house, right? I appreciate that. I just don't want to see them while they're doing it, okay? They can be, you know, elsewhere. Yeah, outside is a good place for them too. But I said, I don't necessarily mind them even being in my house as long as I never see them. As long as I don't build webs all over my house. And as long as they kill the annoying little flying things that show up in my house once in a while. Tell you, we get these like gnats or something that, oh, so annoying. Though, I'd rather have those than moths. Ugh. Moths just freak me out. And I admit this is 100% a leftover phobia because of, you know, school trauma. But, nope. I am 100% not a moth type person. Hey, Kiana, how's it going over there on the YouTubes? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Goes there. Okay, that unfortunately does not go there, so to move it. Okay, watching while making dinner. Nice. Nice, there's a lot of that going on. It's been a day. I hear that. Hopefully it's become a little more chill for you. Sure, you'd call it fabulous. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. When I come through with the water, I need to be sure I double check these and make sure I've got all of the trapdoors in place. Yep. No, I get that. My day's been pretty okay, other than the fact I've been dealing with back pain for the last couple of days. Yep. It's called doing things while under the influence of age. Seriously, how many times does a person pull a muscle in their back just getting out of a car? So this is why I want an SUV or something like that. It's because then it's easier to get in and out of. My wife has an Accord, and it's a wonderful car. It's a great car, but I'm tall enough that getting in and out of it can be a real pain in the neck, or in this case, back. That was not the crafting table I thought it was. Turns out neither is that. Okay, no, we're fine. Everything's great here. It's wonderful. Okay. Oh, let's finish this. Yeah, again, this is something I'm gonna have to double check when I come in to put the water. Okay. Okay. We have to go all the way up there. We're going to be placing trapdoors here for a hot minute, y'all. Okay, this is... It's definitely going to be a minute. Okay. It's all right. Yeah. Trapping the doors. Yes, absolutely. We're trapping the doors. Yep. No, it's just the joy of building creeper farms. Then you have to go through and be sure nothing else spawns in the area. I'm going to go ahead and let the spiders do their thing, but... Because the reality is, I don't mind getting the string. But I don't need all the skeleton drops. I don't need all the zombie drops, all that fun stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the creepers are definitely annoying. Okay. But no. And I've got some string, and I'm going to be building a spider farm later because I need the spider eyes for potions and things. You can do so much with string. I guess that's true. I don't tend to use it like for layering on to keep snow off. I guess it can be good for stopping certain plant growth, I guess. But since they've said it so, a lot of those plants stop growing when you snip them with shears, you know? You purposely build your villager farms so they give you string as well as iron. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. How do you do that? That and love the dying kitty sounds. Ah, that's how you do it. Okay. That's fair. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just here, kitty, kitty. Enjoy the sizzle, sizzle. Yes. Now serving Chinese. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. That's only true of the Chinese restaurant in my town. Okay, no, that's okay. Anyway, we'll get back to something that's less offensive or something. There we go. Okay. That's not like it's on the internet for other people to. Now, that was the running joke about one of the... I think it's always the joke about one of... Whichever... Because there's always that one sketchy Chinese restaurant in town, right? You know, people go there, but you kind of wonder about the food. You know, because the place is just a little sketchy. But nah. Actually, I had a really good Chinese the other day. We had or at least reasonably good. I don't know what good Chinese food is. But this was reasonably tasty. I was at work, and we had I'm on a committee, and then we were meeting over lunch, so they decided to order lunch in, and it's a really tasty sesame chicken. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Chinese, but that was pretty tasty. A little sketchy. I mean, the most sketchy. Yeah, it's where the best food is. Okay, that's fair. Ah, okay. I'll use MSG. Yeah, I can see how that's a problem. So we actually went out to eat. It was my wife's birthday on Friday. And so we ended up going out to one of our favorite Mexican restaurants. And it had, whoa, 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 whoa. Also, whoa. Anyway, so we went out to one of our favorite Mexican restaurants, and they've got this really amazing Mexican buffet. And it's smothered burritos and enchiladas and rellenos and all this good stuff, right? And it was all delicious, right? But they also have a pretty decent salad bar. And I thought, oh, I'll be healthy. They've got all these delicious melons and pineapple, and I like those things. Go. When people say you don't get sick from MSG because, yeah, it's wrong. That's fair. You get migraines just from smelling it. Oh, wow. Wow. Honestly, I don't know if I can smell it or not, but did I miss a level? Oh, no, I just haven't gotten there yet. Okay, cool. Whoa, I'm down here now. But anyway, so we're at this restaurant. I'm gonna go get that trap door since I'm up here. And I said, oh, I'll get these melons and some pineapple. Well, it was all delicious, but I have a fructose intolerance, which is annoying. She goes, hey, I'm gonna diet. Let's eat food that's healthy and stuff. So fruit is good and it's sweet and all this. Fruit makes me sick. It's like, come on, man. And it was delicious. The cantaloupe was amazing. I love cantaloupe, and it was actually good honeydew. Honeydew, man, I love honeydew. If you can get a good one, but when you get a one that's not not perfect, it's just like kind of bland and gross. But this was amazing honeydew, and the cantaloupe was all juicy and sweet and amazing, and the pineapple was delicious. And I can actually eat those as long as I don't overdo it. Nope. I overdid it. Yeah. My stomach was not happy with me afterwards. So, yeah, see, I like pineapple. Actually, I prefer fresh pineapple when I can get it. Canned pineapple just tastes like aluminum flavors.
In a moment, we'll ask you to assume crash positions.
Howdy, Nakagoma with the raid. Welcome in over there on Twitch. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Thank you all so much. How y'all doing? Yes. What were you up to, Naka? All sorts of fun and exciting things, I hope. For those that don't know, welcome to Music Free Gaming. I'm a family-friendly streamer, mostly playing Minecraft. So, yeah. Good stuff, man. Oh, yeah. / shout out, snoopers. I really should create an SO command. I've thought about it and I just haven't done it. But doing a rare leatherworking stream. Awesome. And Kiana's Lady with the Lab over on YouTube is saying that she likes strawberries, apples, peaches, oranges, and pears, and kiwis. Oh, yeah. Kiwis are not my jam, but apples and pears, oh, I love them. I can't eat them, but I love them. That's why you're going to TwitchCon. Nice. Now, actually, I want to set up a shout-out command that actually can understand the fact that I'm multi-streaming. But leatherworking is cool. The water in the RV is refilled for the next 2 days. Nice. That's handy. Now I've got and I don't know if it was my dad made it or my stepmom made it, but it's a leather chessboard. That's all dragons and stuff around the outside. Is really cool. Yeah, you can. I did a little bit of leatherworking when I was a kid, but it's not something that I really stuck with. But it is so cool to see leatherworking stuff. Wallet's about to give. Yeah, good. That's a good time to, good reason to make another one. It says her power is still at 52 volts for the night. Oh, nice. Got enough sun on your solar rig out there? That works. Missed one. Yeah, let's go take a look. Right there. Haha. But anyway, yeah, so Raiders, again, you are all awesome and amazing. I am building a creeper farm because it's I need gunpowder. So while it isn't about to give, it gave up as being held together with hopes and dreams. Okay, that's fair. Honestly, that could describe me some days. Ouch. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna slide in this way. Well, or not. Maybe I won't slide in this way. It's okay. Fine. Right, I might just have to fly in. Cheese monkeys. No, I'll get there. Look at me getting there. Hoo-hoo. Okay. Yeah, I can do the thing. Yeah, I was living in an ancient city in this world before, which is actually really nice. But you don't need an... Oh, darn it. You don't need an elytra very often when you do that. I'm now living in a Badlands, and it's really cool. Come on. See, this is my base out here. Right? It's up in the air. I've got this lovely bridge, so I can get out to it. But I burned through so many rockets living up in the sky that yeah, the time has come to actually build a somewhat reasonable gunpowder farm. So here we are. Oh, that's... leatherworking is cool, though. The right place? Yeah. I feel like I missed one. No, it's fine. All right. Well, said I'll double check it all when I come through and get the water in. Okay. So I'm going to start this up today before it's done. I'll get all the trapdoors and stuff in. I won't have it all dark and awesome. But, so it'll work great at night. Less great during the day. And I don't have all of the caves and stuff all lit up, but at least it'll start. And then I can come back through and... Oh, the happy creepers. Okay. We are getting... Okay. Alright, so... grab a bunch of that, grab a bunch of trapdoors. Okay. Alright. Well, this should be good. I think... Did I get it all? That one. Alright. So gross. Oh, man. I had to make it this tall. I could have made it smaller, but no. I decided I needed it to be big. Silly. No, I'm trying to think. Back when I was a kid, I did some leather working. So partly because I think my stepmom got into it. And I was in Scouts, and so, leather working is just a thing that happens in Scouts. And I think I did that too. I think I made a wallet from a kit, and I think I did a belt too. But I don't have the patience for that so much these days. I'll sit here and put trapdoors on a creeper farm all day, but doing something actually productive, no, I can't do that. That's just not going to do it for me. So this is why I'm making a selectively lazy t-shirt. That's just, it's coming. I need to, I sat and played with shulker farms instead of actually double checking all of my uploads for the merch. But it's coming. It's coming. For those of you who have not seen it yet, that one. It's going to look like that. And it's going to have a light option and a dark option, but it's, yep. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be cool. But that green is giving me some issues. And so I just need to be sure that I've got that the green is readable on the different colored shirts. Even if it's just black and white, I need to be sure that it's going to be cool. Okay, and I'm pink. I might go in and put a little bit of an outline around the text. Oh, stream joke. Okay, stream joke. A sandwich walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." Well, that's a little elitist, you know. You know, no, stop. Okay. I guess we're not stopping. Riley does not tell good jokes. I think we've pretty well determined that the jokes that Riley tells are just not good. All right. All right. That's okay. Just misplaced that one. That's fine. Speaking of fine and good jokes and all of that stuff, I've been I had the wild urge to go back and watch Monty Python's Flying Circus, and it's fun. Okay, definitely not for children. Okay, if you're looking for family-friendly comedy, this is not it. But I was binging it. I took a break from watching Darkwing Duck to watch Monty Python. And yeah, there's some of those sketches. They're classics for a reason, okay? But I realized that come the fourth season, after John Cleese left, most of the humor left with it. And I realized that I think John Cleese was probably a lot of the reason that show was funny for 3 years. No, you know, not to cast any real shade on Eric Idle or Terry Gilliam or any of the rest of the crew, but yeah, it was definitely not. Definitely was not nearly as good after Cleese left. That's also possible they were just out of ideas. You know, that happens. But, all right. I'm going to leave that twisted the wrong way. It's going to bug somebody. Some creeper is going to see that, and they're just going to get annoyed. And hopefully that means they'll run off the platform faster. That's it. It'll just make the farm more efficient. But yeah, I found Monty Python sometimes hit or miss. I loved the movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Not so much the Life of Brian. There are parts of it that are really good. but it's like there's a joke here and a joke there. Where Holy Grail is mostly good from top to bottom. Life of Brian, not so much. Okay, we've got just a little bit more to go. 2 more layers. I don't think there was a third movie that they did. I don't recall having actually ever seen that one. But I'm actually kind of excited to see Josh Gad is working with Mel Brooks, who is somehow still alive, to make Spaceballs 2. And I hope it's really good. We've come for your liver. But using it. Yes. Yeah, there was, I said, going through the just the whole series. Said some of it was just like, doesn't matter how many times I watch it, it still makes me chuckle. But yeah, some of it's just like a little bit just not funny. And some of it's sort of amusing just because it's the play on words, but they definitely had their fun with wordplay and stuff like that. But yeah, the Holy Grail is fun, you know.
Bring up the holy hand grenade.
Yeah, I like that one. Took me a while to get any of my kids to watch it, but they decided it was pretty fun too, so. Which is the one that's a bit How Not to Be Seen. That is on Flying Circus. At Cheese Monkeys. Yeah, that's in the show, The Flying Circus. And yeah, that one was fun. Honestly, it reminds me of the joke. It's like, I didn't see you at camouflage practice. Thank you, sir. But yes, how to not be seen. First rule, don't stand up. We think they're behind this bush. And, yep. Just blow up the bush. Yep. That one was good. Of course, the dead parrot sketch is classic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there are just a bunch of them. They're just really good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, and as I say that, I've totally forgotten what they all are. But yeah, the dead parrot sketch is great. The Ministry of Silly Walks is fun. One of my coworkers had a T-shirt. It says, I work for the ministry, and it had a silhouette of John Cleese doing his silly walk. Yeah, a lot of those that showed the sort of silliness of just government or people or whatever. I got a chuckle out of. That's it. They've got a number of their sketches that, yeah, definitely not for young eyes and or ears, but The other one that I found amusing, even though it sometimes gets on my nerves, but was the there's one about you know, I've come to have an argument. That one is fun. Okay. Getting all sorts of there. Okay. You've forgotten so much? Yeah. There's that one. There's also one that's like, it's like how to do things. It's like, oh, here's how to play a flute. You hold it and you wiggle your fingers and you blow in this end. And that's how you play a flute. What did I watch them on? So Tubi, Tubi, TV.com, I think it is. It's got them all for free. It's ad supported, but I will not tell you that ad block works great on it. And you could just watch them for free and ad block does magic. But I'm good and I won't tell you how great ad block works on that site. It's okay. I think we're now at the top. Do I have a note block? I do. Great. Okay. Okay, so this is all going to come out. All right, we need a note block. And now we're going to need... Oh, did I put all of the... I put all of the slabs away. That's really silly. All right, let's go grab some slabs. I like that door. The door is creaking powered for those of you who've never seen it before. You look at the paintings and then the door opens. It's fun. Okay, let's grab some slabs. All right, probably don't need that many, but we're going to take that many because that's just how we're going to do things. But yeah, Tubi has all of them. I think it also has... It might also have the movies, now that I think about it. The Holy Grail and... Now, I have the Holy Grail on DVD, so I watch that, you know, just regularly, but... Okay, so let's get out the redstone box now. All right, and I need redstone, surprisingly enough. Oh, please tell me I have a single comparator. Awesome. I have no quartz. Gad, Bryn. What are we going to do tomorrow night? The same thing we do every night. Run back and forth to our storage. But Tubi's kind of fun for a lot of that stuff. They also have, I think they have Laugh In, which is amazing. If you haven't seen Laugh In, it's an older show, obviously, but I need quartz, I need redstone torches. Okay. But Laugh In was fun. They also have the Carol Burnett show. And I need, yeah, smooth stone. A lot of fun stuff over on Tubi. So it's most of it's older stuff. They've got a few new things, you know, that come in once in a while, but nobody's watching Tubi for the new stuff. It's just yeah. All right, so I think therefore I place blocks. That's going to have to come up and around and stuff. Okay. Let us get out this stuff. So I'm going to need... Yeah. I have to do it this way. This is fine. Okay. So I'll have to get some things up and moving and stuff, but this will work. It's just going to build a little... just a little hopper clock here, so nothing overly crazy. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just use... Well, just use the oak. That's fine. Okay, so... Do you need a pail or a block here. So if that goeth thusly, and then this goes here, right? That should connect. Yes, it does. I don't know if you heard all of the clickiness that happened, but I heard it, and that's what counts. Okay. And now we get our sticky pistons. Wow. That's totally got placed in the wrong spot. Okay. And then the last thing I need to do is just slab over the top of this so that it doesn't, so that it's not spawnable. Okay. It shouldn't be spawnable over anything that's got redstone dust, but we'll just do that sort of thing. All right. And then the next question is how many things do I need to put in here? So we'll ask that question in a minute. But first, I'm going to need to put most of these trapdoors away. I'll keep a stack. And we're going to need some buckets and water. Okay, cool. But yeah, it's fun. Tubi's cool, especially when to catch up on some of that old those old shows that were still awesome. We talked about that a while back. How cool some of those older shows were. Okay. And okay, so I need those. I think I'm done with the redstone, other than needing to add stuff to the clock. Buckets. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I happen to have in my nether chest buckets. There we go. All right, so grab a stack of buckets. Let's go ahead and put the redstone away because I think I'm done with it. If I'm not, well, I'll just come back and get more. Because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's going back and forth to my storage to pick up stuff that I left. Okay. All right, now, if I want to fill this up. Okay, I think I'm mostly okay. All right. Let's go get some water. After I put this away. All right, there we go. Oh, but yeah, the Carol Burnett show was also hilarious. I was watching that for a while too. And it's so good. Carol Burnett was like the face. She made sketch comedy. I don't think there's been a show that's done sketch comedy as well as the Carol Burnett show did. Okay, so the way this is going to work is I'm going to crash into this, which is going to be great. All right, so there's this. Whoa. Maybe I should have come on, I can do it. I should have put in the water while I was doing that. Okay. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to put water into the dispenser. Okay. Just like that. But on the next level, oh, I should. Okay, that was fabulous. Also, I'm going to have to get the campfires in place. So I'm almost done with this farm. Really close. At least as far as the redstone and the mechanics go. Obviously, I've got some stuff I have to do to finish it off, but okay. So this floor is done. This one is not. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to that one I'm going to put in an empty bucket and put the water in place. Woohoo! Wow. Okay. Sure. All right, now this one we'll put the bucket in. Okay. And then the next one down. Oops. Okay, next one down. Oops, come on. I can do it. I can do it. This one will just, this one will flood. Okay, and then put an empty bucket. Again, the goal here is to basically always have one that's running. Okay, right. Because the one above me is flooded, right? Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay. Right. And I'm taking the torches out to let me know that I've done a thing. Okay. So that one is there. So this one will be water. Okay. All right. And now this one. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Up, up, up. Wow. I am bad at this. Fine. You have food, snoopers. That's amazing. Congratulations. Okay. This farm is tall. This is why I was placing the scaffolding in. It turns out I just can't jump. Okay, so that's water. So this means this one is just a... That one's just a bucket. Okay. All right. And next, this one should be water. Okay. Water. There we go. Okay. Oh, jeez. Getting there. You're getting there. Slowly. That's okay. Come on. Okay. Jeez. Falling. Think you might need that shirt? That's fair. That is fair. It's funny. My daughter got it for, what was her boss, I think, at one point. Because he just liked like weird stuff like that. Okay, so that one's a bucket. Okay. But yes, it's such a great... There we go. It's so fun. It's evolved over the years. I think it might have started as squirrel nuggets, but ended up being cheese monkeys. And the cheese monkeys are great. I actually have a Cheese Monkeys tier over on musicfreegaming.com for supporters. Okay, did I get that right? I think I did not get that right. Hang on, let's scoop that out for a sec. Yes, yes. Okay, sometimes you just gotta go with the stupid. Yep. That's fair. That is fair. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of light, I think probably from down below. So that's fine. Okay, so this one should be water. Okay. You know, and I didn't actually count how many levels I have, so I hope I have enough buckets. Okay. If all else fails, I know I can get more buckets. I can't scaffold. Sorry, it's just not a thing I can do today. I'm not the... okay, so that one was water. This one is bucket. I like scaffolding in general. That doesn't mean I'm good at using it, but I do like it. Okay. And now this one should be water. Right? The one above me is dry. No, the one above me is dry. So this one should be water. Okay. So I don't have to do it that way. I could just put the buckets all in, but I do want them to be alternated, so. Okay. All right. Oh, this is the last one. Wonderful. I've got enough. Okay, so that was dry, so this one's wet. Okay, we're going to wet the dries and then dry the wets. That's just how you make pasta, apparently. Okay. All right, now. So I'm going to end up with lots of scaffolding in places. It's okay. Now, the fun part here is going to be seeing if I can actually get out of this place when we're done. But, okay. So we had some campfires. All right, and next we get out so we don't set ourselves on fire and or crash and burn. Okay. At least if I died, I know where all my stuff is. Oh, you have hiccups? Ew, that doesn't sound like fun. Okay. Okay. I can do it. I can get out. I can get out. Wonderful. Okay. All right, so next thing I need to do is we need to set I don't know what would be good here. I think let's start with 16. Okay, so we flush. 16 might be a little long. And then we flip back. Actually, that might be okay. I do want to come down here real quick and let's just check light levels. Oh, light levels are good. Oh, check this out. We are definitely getting creepers and spiders and stuff. Hang on, I'm going to turn on the gamma so we can actually see what's going on here. Yep, sorry. It was dark. Okay. Okay, let me get off of this. I'm going to slide over here. Actually, let's go up a level or two. Just to get a little bit further up and away from all of the badness. Okay. So I kind of plan on building this so that I can sort of AFK in the center over there. Okay, but all right, so what we have now is theoretically some stuff will spawn. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff around. So yeah, it's just we end up with lots of mobs spawning in caves and stuff around because I haven't lit anything up, but oh, spider jockey, that's great. Yeah, see, this was something I was a little bit worried about, but the creepers seem to be getting in there just fine. Yeah, see, they'll drop in, they'll burn. Yeah, so the spider jockey is annoying, but okay, so that's working. Great. So let's come down here now. So what I should have in this chest is a bunch of random garbage. Okay, like all my scaffolding, some nuggets. Okay. All right, but so we've got string and we've got gunpowder. Awesome. So let's. That actually was doing okay. All right, so that's going to be honey. So this is definitely going to be gunpowder. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to give myself a second slice of gunpowder? I don't know. I mean, I guess... Don't know. Okay. Do one slice of string. Yeah, I'll do 2 slices of gunpowder. That'll work. That's a lot of gunpowder, but hopefully it'll be fine. Okay. Nice. But everything should be fine. Let's I want to do a quick run down this waterway. I'm not sure I'll be able to see all of the drops, but I just want to make sure that everything is kind of... I'm not seeing anything getting stuck. And it shouldn't be. It should be fine. Okay. Nice. So, well, I was going to sleep, but heck, it's going to be morning here in just a minute, so. All right. Yep, just saw a spider fall. Now, the other thing I need to look for is I need to be sure I'm not getting spiders climbing the walls. Okay. Now, that's annoying, but they get washed off quick enough, I guess. Or, you know, not. There it goes. Okay, yeah, see that one is... So that's what I was a little bit afraid of, is spiders climbing the walls. Because, yeah, they'll just climb up and then they'll cluster up here in these top corners. Which is annoying. That is very annoying. Now, if I'm far enough away, eventually they'll despawn, but it's just annoying. Okay. Yeah, and these spiders that are stuck down here in the corners, either they'll despawn or something will bump them, or their pathfinding will shift and they'll go a different direction. But they'll end up stepping into the those campfires. Yeah, see that one just despawned. That one just despawned, so. And so did this one that was hanging out up here, so that's good. Okay, so I believe, yeah, I think we're still dark enough in here that most of this is functional. The top 2 layers are not. So, right. That one's not. This one's not. This one is partial. That one's partial. And this one, you gotta wait for the water to go. And that one is good. So we lose about a third of the farm during the daylight, but that's okay. That is okay. I'd like to see a few more creepers and a few less spiders. But we talked about that before. I would kind of like to see fewer spiders in my life, just in general, so. But yeah, except for the very rare case when they push straight off the end here, the spiders are going to end up dropping down and burning. So, actually, what's cool? Mobs will not despawn while they're taking damage. So, as long as the spider's down there burning, it's fine. All right. Well, the good news is the farm works. We're not optimized, but it's definitely working. So let's meander back over here. And I think it was, yeah, this one. Yeah, so we're starting to get some gunpowder building up here. it'll be a little bit slow to begin with. Well, it'll just be slow until I get all the, get all the caves lit up and everything, right? But it should be pretty okay. Now, honestly, I didn't check if I didn't check to see if the despawn sphere, if I'm up on this level. So hang on, let's just take an elevator. Do I have an elevator going up? I should have an elevator going all the way up. I also have rockets. I could fly up. Okay, up. Up we go. Here we are. So, let's see. So I had a couple of, let's see. So this one was at Y201. That is actually where I'm standing. So, cool. So that is set up at this. Oops. It's on. Shippers on. Okay. Did I do the right? Hang on. I did the wrong one. That one. Okay. So I've got this pink sphere. This is inside of this is where mobs will spawn. Outside of it is where they will not. And there's some wiggle room for wherever I'm standing in my base. But if I can light this whole area up, and if we free cam underground, you can see it goes down a little bit of ways, but it's not like hyper crazy. And I've got plenty of extra space here for the mobs like these creepers right here to get flushed down. There we go. So it's definitely not as efficient either as having a farm that you would just go at with a looting sword. But as a passive farm, I think this is going to be great. Okay. Okay. Okay, so good. So that's... Hey, we're doing it. We are definitely setting creepers on fire, and that is awesome. Gotta love the flaming creepers. So there's honey. Yeah, we're getting honeycomb, which is good. Okay. Oh, geez, that's already filled up. That's obviously not until that second thing is full, but all right, cool. So we have, okay, honeycomb is doing its thing. That's not really, I just threw a stack in there. Honey, we're not full yet. And yeah, we're just now starting to get gunpowder going into the chest. Okay, cool. And if I decide that I don't want this one to be, the second one to be gunpowder, I could always change it to something else. Gunpowder 6. That would be awesome. But no. And then this is string. Okay. And while I can't get at it here, I have to go back up into the redstone. I do have, it's currently an overflow chest because I need to get things redirected into places. Oops. You know what? I've got a scaffold here somewhere. There we go. All right. Yeah. So anything that's like the bones from that skeleton. Right. Some of that, because spider jockeys are a thing. Eventually, so I originally set this up because I was going to use things. I was going to use copper golems. But I changed my mind on that. These are all, I need to convert them all. Which, it's an easy conversion. right? Basically, all I need to do is I need to break these chests, put hoppers on this row right here, just like I've got here, and just basically slide this comparator forward, add a line of redstone. It's a really easy conversion. And then it's just run hoppers along. So should be good. Plus I need to put some blocks on top of these just to keep them happy. Let's do that now. Just so that they don't spend all of their time trying to, pull stuff from above them. Saves a little bit of lag. Yeah, so this chest will eventually go away. And yeah, this will all wrap around through this storage set, that storage set, and then I've got overflow over there. So yeah, that's the plan. And it seems to work. Okay. As does our gunpowder farm. Said it's not heck, we're up to 14 already. So it's actually doing pretty well. As a passive farm, especially I don't have this area optimized yet. So all of the caves and stuff down there, right? Guys like that are gonna show up. Spider's gonna hang out there. Okay, so yeah, it's not optimized, but once it is, we should start getting reasonable rates out of this and having enough gunpowder, hopefully, that I can get the rockets I'm going to need, because that shouldn't be a big deal. But then have enough extra gunpowder that I could possibly start dealing with TNT. So if I want to build a farm that goes boom, that would be great. Okay, turn the gamma off. Sweet. So, is there anything else I want to do with this farm tonight? So tomorrow on Thursday, said I think I'll be building up around the outside of the farm. Right, so that I can close it off and make it dark. And then maybe we'll start lighting things up. But sweet, I like it. Oh, we've done good things, people. We've done good things. And I always like it when we get good things done. It's definitely awesome. So, let's see. All right. Well, I think this is a good place to call it here. Let's jump over into the camera. I want to give a special shout out to my supporters over at musicfreegaming.com. You'll see their names scrolling up over there in just a moment. Because they are, in fact, awesome and amazing. If you want to become awesome and amazing, of course, you can also become a member at musicfreegaming.com, where you get some behind-the-scenes access, my newsletter stuff. I talk about what's coming up during the week, right? All of that good stuff. So it's definitely worth checking out. And let's see. I want to raid. Oh, let's raid. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead on Twitch. We've got enough people. So if you're on Twitch, I want to kick a raid over to Kim and Jax, who is doing some fun Minecrafty goodness. So go give Kim all the love. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.
Tag me in a tweet or Insta, whatever.